Good morning. Welcome to Column Hinge at Alpha Omega Mystery School. We're located halfway between Death Valley and Las Vegas, halfway between Joshua Tree and Area 51 in the Mojave Desert of the Southwest United States.
Good morning. It is today, April 29th, 2020. The ancient magic ritual you're about to experience is unique in the world. Written and performed from the first-person perspective of Jesus of Nazareth, this ritual is called the opening of the treasury of light and comes from the first book of Iao, contained within a document called the Bruce Codex, an ancient Christian manuscript rediscovered beneath the sands of Egypt in 1769 that purports to contain the secret teachings of Jesus to his disciples. I'm Bishop David Griffin.
I'm Reverend High Priestess Leslie McQuaid.
And this is the Lost Magic of Jesus Revival. For those of you who might be joining us for the first time today, the best way to participate in the ritual is simply to vibrate the names of power together with us at those points during the ritual. Also, you might want to add your own intentions and your own prayer to ours at the prayer point of the ritual.
The sun is the dispenser of light to the earth. May the living light of the God Force inflame our souls with abundant life.
Our destiny lies amongst the stars, and to the stars humanity shall ascend in bodies of living light.
Take a nice deep breath and feel into your body. Breathe deep. Shake off any other thoughts that may be entering your mind. Concentrate on deep breaths. A breath so deep you can feel it in your toes, all over your skin, in your muscles and tendons. And as you are breathing deeply and feeling deeply into each and every part of yourself, visualize yourself as the tree of life. However it is you imagine that tree to be. And grow your branches up high into alpha sky. Drive your roots down deep into Omega Earth. I call on you in the east, Alpha. I call on you in the west, Omega. I call on you in the north, Alpha. I call on you in the south, Omega.
Alpha.
Et Omega.
The beginning.
And the end.
The path of the age between. Sunrise.
And sunset.
And the path of the sun between. Birth.
And death.
And the path of life between. Alpha.
Omega.
Once again, we gather here in this sacred place at Column Hinge, and reaching out with the energy of our energetic bodies, we reconnect with the invisible God force energy all around us. And reconnecting with this vital life force, we flood our souls and reach out to the angels in the invisible all around us. Angels of the opening of the treasury of light, attend. Na-e-ia. Na-e-ia. Aiza. Aiza. Aio. Aio. And there are 12 heads in his treasury, and these are the names that are in the places when they sing praises to my Father, and he gives light power to them. O mighty angel, head in the place of the east, first watcher of 12, we call upon you. By your secret name, left to us by the living Jesus. Aezaita. Aezaita. El Mozaz. El Mozaz. Ozezei. Ozezei. Zezas. Zezas. Zozaya. Zozaya. Ozoaze. Ozoaze. Zeoma. Zeoma. Azozaya. Azozaya. Zezai. Zezai. Azai. Azai. Eaza. Eaza. Zoaza. Zoaza. And so we completed our journey through the places. Having called forth each of the 12 mighty angels, watchers in their proper place in the treasury of light, until at length we came into the place of the midst, the place of perfect balance, the place of the Father of the treasure of light. O Father of the treasure of light, by your cipher and by your name we invoke you. Ayeza. Ayeza. Let the divine light descend. It is the intention of this ritual and our fervent prayer, as it is every day, to establish human freedom worldwide.
Human freedom worldwide.
Protect Homo sapiens from extinction.
Protect Homo sapiens from extinction.
Protect the integrity of our genetic code.
Protect the integrity of Homo sapiens' genetic code.
Restore the purity of our air.
Restore the purity of our air.
Of our water.
Restore the purity of our water.
Of our food.
Restore the purity of our food.
And our medicines.
Restore the purity of our medicines.
May all those who search for the abundant life promised by the living Jesus come to discover the energetic God force all around us and how to flood our souls to overflowing with it. And then in that hour when death comes calling, may we shed this physical body like a serpent sheds his skin and rise triumphant like the phoenix into the kingdom of light. And now, wherever you may be, whatever your need, whatever your affliction may be, ask for a miracle with a pure and open heart, expecting a miracle in pure faith, and it shall be given to you. All these things we ask in the name of the Master Jesus of Nazareth, the living Jesus. Amen.
Amen. So mote it be. Take a moment now to again feel into your body. This ancient magical rite we are doing together helps bring more God force into your day-to-day life. God force energy can make the difference between a good day and a bad day. And that's because God force energy carries happiness within it. You know, happiness is one of those things that so many people strive after, and yet so many people fall short of finding. When in truth, happiness is as easy to find as your next willful decision. You see, happiness is, in part, a decision. You can decide how you feel about something. In fact, many times, the difference between a good situation and a bad situation is simply the opinion of the person observing or participating in the situation. So, how are you going to make the best of every situation? It's by keeping a positive outlook and by remaining calm and rational. It's easier to do this when you're filled with God force, because God force is a source of pure strength, of pure joy and exaltation. And as you breathe in God force, you experience more of that exalted feeling, the feeling that you are capable of accomplishing anything, and that you have the strength and the know-how to see it all the way through. That is what usually makes people happy. A good job completed. But sometimes even completing a good job doesn't make you happy. That's when you have to pull yourself up by your bootstraps and say, you know what? Today, I choose to be happy. I choose to set aside whatever anger and pain I may have earlier felt. It is useless and wasteful of my energy. I choose to focus my time on the light, on God force, on happiness and joy. And as I breathe in God force energy, so I exhale the negativity within myself. Just this simple act improves the quality of your day. That is because with each thought, we move closer to the ultimate goal of that thought. You've heard it said many times. You move in the direction of your current most prevalent thought. Well, if you're not happy all the time, then of course that will be your result. But today, you have a chance. You have the opportunity to do something new, something strong and powerful and maybe even unheard of. You have the capacity to make yourself happy. That is enshrined in the United States Constitution, the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. So what is it that makes you happy? Most people are happy when they do a good job, when they've worked hard, when they've provided for themselves and their families. In your pursuit of happiness, breathe in God force energy, and today, finding that happiness will be simple.
Thanks, Leslie, for that inspiring message. Thanks you also for joining us here today. Those of you who are here with us once again, we really appreciate your being here. If you'd like to know more about this ritual, be sure to download our free ebook, Was Jesus Secretly a Magician? The 3 Lost Baptisms of Christ. You can get that now still for free on our website at alphaomega.church. While you're there, please consider leaving a donation for us. We depend entirely on your support. We do not accept or apply for any government grants or anything like that. We've managed to pull through this crisis thanks to you. We're keeping our head above water like so many other people based on your support. Thank you once again. Thanks for coming out, and we'll see you next time. And remember, until then, have faith and expect a miracle.
And until we have the pleasure of each other's company again, may the God force run strong within you. And, as always, may your magics work better than expected.